Well, this is section 8.5, and we're doing question 5. And this is about integration tables, but we don't need an integration table to take care of this. But we do need a trick you may or may not have seen before. So let's see. We don't have an obvious du here because this is a first degree and this is a first degree. The two factors are first degree. So, in fact, this is a square root of a first degree, and so consequently we have a problem. But here's how to deal with it. We'll let u equal 2x minus 3. So then let's solve for x. And if we solve for x, we'll add 3 to both sides, so we get a u plus 3, and then we'll divide by 2, and we have x isolated. Check that out, make sure I did it right. And also we need to find a dx, so du equals 2 dx, or dx equals 1/2 du. So I think we're ready to make substitutions. So this equals the integral, and I've got a 1/2 here. And x is u plus 3 over 2. And then we've got this square root of u. And then we have our du. Yes, I think I've got it all taken care of. There's our u, 2x minus 3. So now, let's get this factor of 2 out, and that'll give us a 1/4 out here. And we've got the integral, and then we'll multiply each term by u to the 1/2, so that's going to be u to the 3/2 times, plus 3 u to the 1/2 du. Okay, and let's integrate, and this integrates, yeah. So we get u to the 5/2, we need a coefficient of 2/5 on that, plus 3 u to the 3/2, and we need a coefficient of 2/3 on that, and these 3's divide out, plus c. Now, let's see, we can factor out a common factor. 2 is a common factor, and also u to the 3/2 is a common factor. So we've got 2, and that's going to be over 4, u to the 3/2, and inside we have u to the 3/2, excuse me, u to the first over 5 plus 1 plus c. Okay, and 2 goes into 4 twice. And now let's replace u with its identity, and u is 2x minus 3. So we have 2x minus 3 to the 3/2 over 2 times 2x minus 3, and let's get a common denominator, and the common denominator is going to be 5 here when we add these up, so that'll be 5. So we multiply by 1 in the form of 5 over 5, or 1 can be replaced by 5 over 5. And there's our denominator of 5 plus c. And so now we have 2x minus 3 to the 3 halves times 2x, and minus 3 plus 5 is plus 2, all over 2 times 5, and that's plus c. Now notice we can factor a 2 out of each of these terms, so I'm just going to cross that out and replace it with 2 times x plus 1. And notice these 2's now divide out. So what we're left with is 2x minus 3 to the 3 halves times x plus 1 over 5. And whether you write the whole thing over 5 or just this factor over 5 makes no difference. And plus c. And we are done.